This Mumbai regional round of Nissan Student Brand Manager 2012 is getting intense with every passing presentation. Some ideas delight the jury.
A really nice idea about the reserve parking. I think it's quite unique, it's quite different, it's quite nice, and you've also foreseen the problems, you've foreseen where it could go wrong, how to rectify it. So I think that was quite well thought out.
You have proposed a very audacious thing for any car manufacturer to actually focus on women. It's a fantastic idea.
Some ideas elicit frank feedback.
All the things very well. Kudos for that. The second part is the laziest option.
I think you needed to be a little less lazy and a little more active and present them to us for us to think that, hey, this guy will really take the brand places.
Parking, clubs, rewards, all these are cliches of the category. Right. So probably what is nice in all the things which you have said is the cleaning service. And then coming to the doorstep.
The impact can be through innovation. The impact can be through the research that you back up whatever ideas, even if they're not as innovative. So I'm saying on both these counts, you need to be top-notch to grab our attention, which I'm saying hasn't happened.
Some presentations have style, but no content.
Someone who's into research
Correct.
and totally crazy about research, as you've said to yourself, you have not researched the effectiveness of your idea. Someone's already presented that idea. Someone's done it. How effective was it for them?
The thing is, there's a difference between a PowerPoint and making a powerful point.
You lost us in the first 3 minutes of the presentation somewhere. There was just too much chatter and there was no weight.
At least you've got the style right. I think you got to work on the content, man.
You had an idea, but you lost it.
And some ideas amuse the jury, like this candidate's strategy to sell Sunny brand to only those whose name is Sunny.
My name is Sunny, that entire thing again. So you're just getting in people by the name of Sunny.
Yes. So that they feel pride that their name is Sunny, and they can actually visit the dealerships, enroll themselves, get a test drive and be eligible for a lucky draw to win a Sunny.
There might be a lot more eligible people out there who would be able to buy your car, and their qualification would not necessarily be their name, which is Sunny.
Amidst this ruthless grilling and scrutiny, some contestants managed to connect with the jury.
Just a couple of years back, me and my family thought of buying a car. And the perceptions of me and my family had changed. We all quickly went to Maruti Suzuki, and a good-looking SX4 had taken all my hearts away. And as soon as I raised my head, Dad said, "Beta, budget ke bahar hai." It slowly came down to Swift Desire, it came down to Swift, it came down to Ritz, it came down to Alto. They all came and they went. The next in line was Hyundai i20. Beautifully priced at 5.56 lakhs, amazing music system, beautiful interiors. Again, it was about to crack the deal, but it didn't. I quickly went to Fiat Punto. 5.23 lakhs, beautiful interiors, same competitive price, same features, but again it was not cracking the deal because there was Volkswagen Polo, there was Ford Figo, there was General Motors Beat, and there was Nissan Micra standing in the race again. And when I was preparing this presentation for NSBM 2012, I realized, why is it that Nissan Micra wasn't the first showroom that I visited? Talking about my first concept, Nissan would go into marriages wherein it provides the service of putting the groom as well as the bride, taking them to the marriage and completing the rasam by dropping the bride and the groom to the groom's house again. What this does is, it does three big things in it. First, it gives a memorable experience to the couple that they will keep in mind for the rest of their life. Second, when the car is being kept at the premises of the marriage, the relatives and the friends are seeing it because it's a very common perception which is developed in the minds of the people. Sharma ji ki beti ki ko kaun si gaadi mili hai aur doli kaun se gaadi mein jaane wali hai. It's a very, very common dialogue what is seen. And as soon as the answers turn to Nissan Micras and Nissan Sunnies, I'm sure it will create an impact on the minds of the people. And last, it is a car which will be known to the relatives. It will be a car which will be known to the friends. And a possibility of that car turning into be the first car of that couple, which is probably in a very high case, because the couple have already experienced that car sitting in it and they have completed their last rasam through it. So it remains in their mind forever. This is a sample that I had made that ab Doli ki rasam Nissan puri karega.
I liked your presentation, and I think primarily because you identified one key problem, you went after it hammer and tong, you were convinced that that was why there is a problem, and in many ways you are right. I loved the opening. It was brilliant because it got me to the edge of my seat. It was different. You gave me the reason why you have come to this surmise that this is the problem.
Yeah, I like your Indian wedding. Okay, correct. I think it's much better than catching people at driving schools. Correct? They're unlikely, it will take 5 years for them to really catch up. And if you're part of the wedding, you're part of the gossip anyway.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then you can build, and we are sentimental fools. It gives visibility to outsiders, and also it has good potential to convert people also.
However, there's intense competition. There are so many brands out there. They're competing on price, they're competing on innovation, they're competing on every possible thing that you can think of. And the thing with it, it's a very alert category. So what happens is if you get brilliant innovation, you can be damn sure that some other brand is going to duplicate that very soon. So that doesn't really work for you. Also, I think the need is to focus on the core when the market is focusing a lot on peripherals, and come up with differentiated communication that probably basically just delights your audience. For the Nissan Sunny, this is probably targeted at the young working professionals. Now they work all day and they try their best to make these plans and catch up with their friends in the evening. Doesn't really happen because of their erratic work schedules. But one thing you can say for sure about this demographic is that they look out for hedonistic pleasure and they make sure that they get it. So I came up with the concept of Nissan Sunny Karaoke Nights. You sign up for the Nissan Sunny Karaoke Nights either on your Facebook page, or you go to your dealership and you sign up for it. Or we can think of other mediums to go through it. And you get to drive a Nissan Sunny. Now that Sunny is completely pimped out. It has your karaoke machine. It's got a little camera to record all the fun times that you had. And you invite 4 of your other friends. You take a drive around a designated place in the city. Now we don't want to go through traffic because it just makes no sense. And you end the entire evening with a complimentary meal at your popular restaurant. Now the benefit here is that people love to go on drives. Anybody is always up for it. You want to go on a drive? Yes, I do. And they love to sing while doing it. So if you integrate both the concepts together, and and you go on for your Nissan Karaoke Nights, and at the end of the day, you make the consumer look at you as like a fun brand, and they look at you from a different brand lens completely.
All your ideas involves people. I love the idea of a sunny people sitting. My cry wouldn't have been possible, but in a sunny people sitting and then singing songs, because music and Antakshari is part of our life. Right? No matter SSC, A, B, C, D, if you are 16, 18, 40, 50, 60, it really does not matter. So you have a good understanding of people, you have good understanding of behavior, you have good understanding of what each product, and then you pick the relevant ideas, and all these ideas are not old school ideas. These are new progressive ideas. If a brand behaves in an experiential, differential way and then becomes part of people's life, the product is seen, or the brand is seen as a progressive brand, because young people will embrace such an ideas, because young people live in this space. So very well done. I should compliment.
I think you can take your ideas a little bit further, like when you were talking about the karaoke, the Sunny, it's already been built into being a spacious car. You could have taken it a little bit further by fit all your friends, see how many you can fit in and do your karaoke. Just lift your ideas a little bit. But they're great ideas, and I think you made a great presentation.
Thank you.
Branding matters. Maybe you shouldn't call it Sunny Karaoke Nights, but call it Sunny Karaoke Drives. Karaoke Nights you've heard, Karaoke Drives you haven't.
And it could be karaoke nights.
Yeah, I was about to say
Karaoke night.
I can't say.
My chances are like 50-50%.
I'll give myself a 50-50 chance, obviously. But I feel that I might not make it to the other round.
I would like to keep my fingers crossed and let's see what happens.